Hello guys, I'm your representative Muhammad Faizul Hassan from the Bright Scholarship, and today I'm gonna guide you about the Think Big Postgraduate Scholarship 2022. It is an initiative from the Bristol University to have the brightest and best international students come to the University of Bristol. Think Big Postgraduate Scholarships are available for courses starting in 2022. Prospective international students can apply for funding towards the cost of tuition fees. The value that is added in this scholarship is the award of valued at 5,000, 10,000, or 20,000 GBP. Award must be used towards the cost of tuition fee. Scholarships will be given in the form of a tuition fee discount and are non-refundable. No cash alternative will be offered. If the amount of scholarship awarded is more than the cost of the tuition fee will be covered in full and any remainder will not be issued. The University of Bristol reserves the right to update or amend scholarship awards without notice based on the availability and quality of applications that are received. If we talk about the eligibility of the scholarship, then as I have told you that it is for prospective international students for University of Bristol, then you can apply if you have applied to start a 1-year full-time master's program at the University of Bristol in September 2022 and you are classed as an overseas student for fee purpose. If we talk about the application procedure, then let me tell you that you can apply using the International Scholarship online application form. While applying for the scholarship, let me tell you that there is no save function, so you will need to complete the application form in one session. Once you select submit, this is final and you will not be able to make any changes. You will receive an email to confirm we have received your application. If you do not receive this, make sure to check your junk or spam folder. If you are completing the form on a smartphone, you may need to turn your phone to landscape to see all the text. To see any more details about the form, you can visit the official guidance link that I have already displayed in the description of this video. Now let me briefly describe the application form so that while you are filling the form, you don't have any difficulty while filling the form. The form is divided into 3 sections. The first section is about the personal details and application info. You will need to provide your student ID if you are a postgraduate student, or if you have applied through the Global Transfer Program, or Kaplan ID if you are a KICL student. The course or program of the study you have already applied to. You must have applied to the course or program to be eligible for scholarship opportunities. Then you have to provide your name, your email address. You have to give the email address on which they will communicate with you, so make sure it's accurate and you have access to it throughout the year. You have to provide your nationality, your permanent country of residence. This is the country you are ordinary resident in, not a country that you are only living in for the purpose of full-time education. Then you have to give your current or most recent educational institute and the details of any other funding you have applied for or are due to receive. The second section is a question answer session. There are totally 3 questions that you will need to complete. The maximum word count for each question is 200 words and each question is worth of 10 marks. Make sure that you have selected the correct level of study to answer the relevant questions for your application. Applicants who have not responded to the correct questions will not be considered. Now let's have a look to the questions. The questions for the postgraduate students are: first question is that university is looking to support the brightest and best individuals who will actively contribute to the development of their nation in the future. Describe any special attributes or accomplishment that you think make you deserving of the scholarship. Let me tell you that this could be any academic or extracurricular achievements as well as your reasons for applying for a scholarship. The second question is that the University of Bristol is looking for scholars who will be great ambassadors for the university. Give an example of when you have recently contributed to your community. This could be your school or university where you live, or any other community you feel a part of. The third question is that University would like to support students who have clear goals for their future. Explain how studying your chosen program at the University of Bristol helps you to think big and shape your plans after graduation. Explain what has attracted you to study at the University of Bristol as well as outline your ultimate career goals. The third section is about the data statement and scholar terms and conditions. This section outlines how the personal information that the university is collecting from you will be used. University will provide a link to the scholarship terms and conditions for you to read and familiarize yourself with. This is the official page of Think Big Postgraduate Scholarships. I have dropped the link of this official page in the description of the video. As you will scroll down, there is an option of how to apply. You can click on this. It will navigate you to the next page and you can see the guidance for completing the application form that I have already explained you in the video. By clicking on apply now, the form will appear. It will take a moment, just a second. Okay, this is the form. As you can see, there are three sections: personal detail and application information, essay questions, and data statement, scholarship terms and conditions. You can thoroughly read it and then fill it carefully, and after doing this you can click next, and finally on the third page you can click on the submit button to complete your application form. Now let me remind you about the application deadline. It's the 13th of June 2022 by the 10 a.m. UK time, that is GMT plus 1. Thank you for listening and best of luck for your future.